Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world that we live in. So I'm going to give a Saturday, November 8th, 2025 update for the Bitcoin, BTC. I might do a little bit of others just to gain some perspective on what people are currently talking about as far as Bitcoin dominance, what a mini alt quote season looks like, and all that fun stuff. So let's jump into it. Pretty much the 2 day, nothing's really changed here from our previous update. Okay, kind of hanging around in this little range down here. Okay, 99 to 104. Daily, we got a green dot, and we're trying to find a bottom here. Down, up, down, up, down. This roller coaster ride we're going on here is not the easiest to trade. So haven't really done much of that. 16-hour. We're still trying to see what's happening here. Money flow looks obviously super red. Momentum is trying. Pressure is heading up. Okay, so pressure's coming up, which is a good thing. Pressure's coming up. Money flow is still kind of not showing many signs of any sort of upside like we have here. But I will be keeping my eye on this pressure. Once we start coming up towards zero, we could see a bit of a move up, okay? But with money flow still red, then it could get, just gets pushed back down. So we'll have to see what happens here. Same 12-hour. Pressure coming up. We are getting these little red dots here. So that's not great. Okay, VWAP's starting to head back down. Pressure is coming up. Does it want to stay up or does it want to start curling back down? I don't know. We'll have to see over this next 12 hours. But with these red dots printing down here, I'm going to assume that we're most likely, and just by trading off of these volume profiles, okay, value area low, point of control high. We traded from the low yesterday, made it through the point of control, came back up, trade done, accomplished. Come back in your area of balance, your value area, retest it as resistance, get back to your point of control, lose the point of control, then what's the next area of interest would be your value area low. So I'm going to have to say we are probably going to come back down right around here sometime here pretty soon. So if not, we get some sort of legs here finally. See if our mid-hourly time frames are starting to resolve. We had some nice bullish divergences here on this 8-hour, 4-hour, 10-hour. They looked really nice. Hourly. So now we're heading back down here. And as I said many, many times in the past, when money flow is thick in the red, you get these moves up and then they just get sold off. Okay. Continuation strategy entry short. CSE, cheat sheet entry, whatever you want to call it. However you want to slice it, same thing. 4 hour looks, I mean, there it is right there. Plain as day. Beautiful. Ace has a very easy time with pointing these things out, especially on the 4 hour, 150 minute, or we can even go to the 2 hour. And it's very, it's laid out very well for everybody here. 150 minute. I love the 150 minute, even though it's a half hour longer than the 2 hour. Cut it in half, 80 minute. Boom. Red money flow. Overextended, overbought, and then see you later. Bye. Overbought, see you later. I was looking at this last night before we headed to a movie. We came back in. I said, well, if we lose, if we get underneath this value area high, we can see the point of control, and here we are. And, you know, we're about the same money flow as we were yesterday morning for New York Open. We're up here. So that's a decent div. That's very notable, okay? But if money flow is going to keep coming out, we're going to come back down. Possibly make a little lower high here. Let's pull a fib. Golden pockets down at 101. And then if we're going to do the 786 all the way down back here at 100K, 100.4, then that's where we're going. So I got my eye on those areas here. What else? Well, I did have this area marked out. Let's go to the daily because it's further back. I did have this low here. If we start losing this low and closing candles below this low, then that is very bad. Okay, that is very bad. If we can stay above this line, wick through it, take out this liquidity, wick through it on like a 4 hour, 8 hour, 10 hour, 12 hour, but not close a daily or a weekly candle below this, then I think we should be okay. We could be okay. However, it doesn't look very great right now. Lose this 50% fib from this low to the fucking all-time high. This is not a very strong area. I would imagine our next stop is, 94K, 94, 92. I doubt we're going to get down this low yet. We very well could. But I'd have we're talking 85.5. That's down there. But never say never. We might stay above this area here, come up into here. Do something like this. And then hello bear market. So just have to see. I'm not seeing anything promising right now. The daily just does not look great. Yeah, we got a green dot here, but money flow is heavily coming out. I would, and just by the way we're trading here, the PA is less than desirable here. This is horrible. This is, we have no direction. Flush down, take out this vector candle, down again, up again. Here we are coming back down. So we could be forming some sort of a, whatever you want to call it, a fucking triangle. However, Tori wants to draw it out for us. Some sort of equilibrium, trade inside of this. Looks more like a bear flag to me than anything, continuation down. So we'll have to see. But just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update. quickly about what it's looking like. It's just kind of more of the same. More of the same. Money flow. 4 hour, 4 hour is what it is. Money flow is still heavily in the red. And unless we can, remain in this profile, maybe remain above the point of control, I'd love to get into a long. Trust me, I would love to get into a long and come up and test this area up here. 107, try and get up to 110 maybe. That might not even be feasible. Shit, we might even just come up to this 382 at 105.5 and then head on back down. But, is it worth $4,000, $8,000? To me, it could possibly be, but I need to see some sort of resolution here on, the lower hourly time frames. I need to see something more than this piddly little garbage here that we're dealing with. So, on the lower time frames, we stay above this point of control. We find some sort of support. Then I might think about a scalpy little long here. It's the weekend, some funny stuff could happen, but we'll see. We have some decent volume here at this POC. So if we can get above it and come see what we can do at this high here, VWAP, if we can get above this, then I would imagine we're going to come test this value area high again in this order block up here. Sure, we have a 10-minute up there somewhere, 15-minute. I know we got some 30 minutes. Here and here. So, there we are. Pretty fucking boring. But if we come down into this value area low sometime today, I'd be looking for a long. To ride it back up here, maybe fill out this flag and then see what happens. So let's look at others. It was looking really nice there yesterday, wasn't it? We got a nice move up. Bitcoin dominance started to fall off a cliff yesterday. And now it's kind of trying to find some sort of retrace back up. Let's look at it on the 2-day here. Yeah. Alts are the play if we're going to go long. Bitcoin is the play to short. I think the alts, if we're going to short alts, it's a bad idea. If we're going to short anything, it's going to be Bitcoin. That is for sure. Alts, I don't see. I just don't like anything about anything right now. Honestly, it just looks really bad. Looks really bad across the market. It just looks really bad. This is falling off a freaking cliff here. I mean, look at your percentages. Okay, 3%. Sol is at 156. Meme coins are getting raped. XRP is down 2.5. ADA is down 3. I mean, Doge is down 2.5. I don't like anything about this market, everybody. I really don't. BTC is outperforming. Doesn't look good. So not a super fan right now. Not a super fan. So I will be back tomorrow to see where we're at. I'm going to assume that we're going to start making our way up here. Okay, we're going to start making our way up here. I'm going to have to go out on a limb and say we're going to start making our way up. The 2-day is resolving today. We have another 2-day candle after today. We're going to most likely, if we're going to hang around where we are now, we're going to probably start printing a green dot here pretty soon. So depending on how we take what happens here. If we take out this low here, it's not good. If we can remain above it, then I'm going to be hopeful. But until then, we'll have to see. So I'll have to bounce for now and come back in the morning tomorrow and see where we're at. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Be safe. Watch some college football. I'm watching my team today. It's homecoming. We are heading down to tailgate here in a few hours, watching the game. So have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you soon.